Amy here. By popular demand, we're doing a cookie dough recipe today. This is awesome. It's so tasty. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. It's really easy to make. So ingredients wise, I've just got a bag of mixed nuts from the Health Food Shop, organic. You want to keep them in the fridge so that they kind of stay fresh for long. If you're not going to be using them very often, you can freeze half of them and use half and just defrost them so that they don't go rancid. We've got some cacao nibs. I've got these from Raw Living EU, and they're really good for just having loads of cool raw stuff. We've got vanilla powder, which is really nice because it doesn't contain any alcohol. We've got some raw honey, and I prefer to use raw honey because it's more natural. It's kind of the way nature intended it, rather than like agave and stuff that's been processed. And then we've just got some coconut oil here as well to make it a little bit buttery. So you can make really nice raw gooey like cookie dough. So we're going to start off by using the Ninja, which is awesome. Big blender. I'm going to open up the nuts and just start making a nut butter to begin with. Very professional. So you're just going to bung the nuts in. And what you find is that if you soak the nuts, they're much better for you. They're really tasty soaked. But actually when you kind of make this nice, kind of not quite so soaked, so what I tend to do is soak maybe half of them. And so you've got the nuts in there. You're going to go for a tablespoon of coconut oil. So get a little bit more. And then we're going to go a tablespoon of raw honey. And if you don't want it sweet, just leave the honey out, and it'll make a really nice, like, nutty, gooey dough. And then we'll put the vanilla in as well. So I really like a lot of vanilla, and this stuff, I think it's about £15 when I bought it, but it's lasted me forever. So kind of a teaspoon there, or just under a teaspoon. Whack that in. Pop the lid on. Pop the lid on. And then we're just going to blitz it. So what you want to do to begin with is chop it. So if you just you see that it's starting to get smaller and smaller. It just means that it's not all going to turn into nut butter at the bottom, and then you're going to be stuck with these big chunks. So you can see now it's kind of a little bit smoother, but still not a cookie dough consistency yet. So we're just going to use all the spoons, take it around the outsides, and just mix it all back into the middle, and just again blitz it. You might have to put a little bit more coconut oil in it. Now it's turning more into like a nut butter. So especially around the bottom, you'll see that it doesn't move quite as much. So this is where it gets a little bit of a pain, but it is so worth it, I promise. So you just want to mix it all in. And I'm going to add a little bit more coconut oil in. And with your coconut oil, you want to keep it, because it's antibacterial, you want to keep it as fresh as possible. So I never double dip the spoon, so my clean spoon. But what will happen is as we kind of blend the nuts more, the natural oils will be released a bit more. So that's going to help. Just put the spoon back in. Do you say, not what I do. My dad will be proud. So we'll flip it again. So it just takes a little bit of time of kind of taking the lid off, mixing it all back in again until we get this really nice gooey consistency. I might even add a little bit more coconut oil in. We're going to add some more coconut oil in. So again, nice good fat. And these cookies aren't something that you're going to be eating every day, so even though they're made with nice good ingredients, they're still kind of a treat, so you don't want to be eating them like every day, although better than having a chocolate bar every day. So when I started getting healthier, I found that by making these desserts every day, it made it loads easier to transition into a healthier lifestyle. So if to begin with you do want to start off with kind of playing with kind of different things, if that's going to keep you on the straight and narrow and having lots of nice fresh salads and things, then fantastic. It's getting there. So I don't know if you want to come in and look a little bit closer. So that's looking a little bit more like cookie dough. So from there we're just going to scrape the edges out again. I'm going to add some chocolate chips in. So again, raw cacao, nice healthy for the good stuff. And I'm finding with the cacao nibs, they're normally quite bitter, but in the cookie dough they're amazing. So I know kind of quite a few people that come to my classes and stuff have said that they bought cacao nibs and didn't really know what to do with them. And again, just whack a few in. So we kind of blend this one quite a lot, so you can always add in more. I'm too excited about the cookie dough. So I kind of got a bit bored of blending, so we're just going to take any excess off, making sure that we don't cut ourselves. So then from there, literally just where it hasn't got anything, I'm just going to give it a bit of a stir around. And again, the thing that's really nice, because the coconut oil melts at room temperature, as you start to mould these, they kind of really stick to whatever shape you like because your hands are nice and warm. And that's it, that is our cookie dough made. So now we're just going to make it into some cookie shapes. So, tablespoon of mixture. Just pop it in your hands, and you can see that it's quite oily there and quite moist looking. And then we're just going to squidge it together. Pop it down. In fact, I haven't tried any yet, so we need to try and make sure it tastes nice enough. It's good. It would be rude not to ask Sasha to try some too.
Okay. There you go. Awesome.
Not bad.
So good.
And when I started off doing these, I was just doing it with pecans and walnuts, and they're really nice. As I've learned from Nick Studholme, your pecans and your walnuts are kind of the nicer options to go for, more omega-3s and stuff. But, you know, kind of whatever you've got lying around. And the thing that's really cool is that each time you do it, if you do it with a different kind of ratio of nuts, it will taste different each time, which is quite nice, and it means that you're getting a mixture of nutrients in there as well. And as I said, what I did last time was I soaked half of my walnuts and half of my pecans, and did it that way, so that I had half of them kind of activated. And if you do soak your nuts, make sure that you just give them a good wash as well afterwards, just to get rid of any kind of toxins that come out of the nut from soaking them. So we've got our little cookie dough shapes. Oh man, this is going to be a big one. And as you can see, they're really, really easy to mould, and this is really nice because, you know, I can whip this up in like 10 minutes. Oh, so we've got them all moulded into cookie dough ball type things. It took like 2 minutes, and the thing that's really nice is that your hands feel really nice and moisturised afterwards, so just giving them a wash under the sink. But the coconut oil just moisturises your hands as well, so killing two birds with one stone. So what we can do, you're going to use a fork, and you simply squidge down on your cookie dough to make these amazing, yummy, raw cookies, and pop them in the fridge or have them at room temperature. And I prefer to just eat them as they are, and they're done. And then you can present them really nicely, put them in a box, you can do them as gifts and stuff, and you know, great for the kids. My husband Matt loves them, so the taste testers, if Matt loves them, then I know most people will. So thank you for watching, good luck, give it a go, and let me know what you think. Try different nuts as well, see what you reckon. Next time I'm going to have a go at putting some raw cacao in there to give them a little bit more chocolate. And you can have a go at making different icings and toppings and stuff. I do a really nice avocado like frosting with your avocado, raw cacao and dates. Blend it up together, and you could put a dollop of that on each one, that would be amazing. So have a lovely evening, and thank you for watching guys, have fun, bye!